Roof Max of Hickory, affordable roof rejuvenation. Visit roofmaxx.com.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News. High school football week 9 of the season Friday night. We start in the Western Piedmont 3A 4A conference where Drawn defeated West Caldwell in a high scoring game 58-44 as the Wildcats get their first win of the season. East Burke defeated Chase 38-14. Patton fell to East Rutherford 35-0. High Brighton over RS Central 45-26. In the Western Foothills 4A 5A conference Friday night, Fred T. Ford defeats Bunker Hill 21-7. Hickory outlasts East Lincoln in a huge matchup, 31-28 the final there. Maiden defeats Bandy's in the rivalry game, 41-34. Newton Conover edging past West Iredell, 37-36. In the Northwestern 6A 7A conference, Freedom over South Caldwell 56-35. St. Stephen's defeats McDowell 41-16, and Alexander Central fell to Watauga 42-20. Lenoir-Rhyne volleyball swept Lincoln Memorial Friday by the final of 3-0. Bears improved to 13-5 overall, 7-3 in the South Atlantic Conference. LR will be back at home tomorrow when they face off against Virginia Wise. Saturday, the Lenoir-Rhyne women's soccer team rolled, defeating Carson-Newman 2-0 for their 9th win of the season. They're 9-3-1 overall, 6-1-1 in the South Atlantic Conference standings. Now they'll have a big break. They're off all of this week. They'll be back at home a week from Wednesday when they host 4th-ranked North Georgia. Meanwhile, Lenoir-Rhyne men's soccer, it was all about Hector TABOADA as he would record the Bears' first hat trick since 2021 as LR would win 3-0 over Carson-Newman on the road. LR's won 4 straight and they've outscored their opponents 9-0 in that time frame. LR is 2nd in the South Atlantic Conference standings, 14 points. Their record 4-2-2. Their overall mark is 5-4-2. Now they'll be on the road against Francis Marion also a week from Wednesday. Lenoir-Rhyne football got back to 500 Saturday, defeating Virginia Wise 23-10 for homecoming. LR now 4-4 overall, 3-3 in the South Atlantic Conference. They will go on the road to take on Mars Hill on Saturday. You'll hear that on WHKY Radio. Appalachian State news now. App State volleyball fell Friday to Georgia Southern on the road 3-1. Mountaineers 13-6 overall, 4-4 in the Sun Belt Conference. They'll go on the road to take on Coastal Carolina this coming weekend. Appalachian State field hockey would defeat Longwood 3-1 on Friday, but fall to 17th ranked UMass 3-0 yesterday. App 11-4 overall, 5-2 though in Mid-American Conference play. They'll go on the road Friday to take on Ball State. And Appalachian State football led most of the way in a Sun Belt Conference showdown against Coastal Carolina, but the Chanticleers moved ahead for the first time in the final 4 minutes as they would win over App 45-37 Saturday. Mountaineers fall to 4-3 overall, 1-2 in Sun Belt Conference action. They'll go on the road Saturday to take on Old Dominion. As always, you can find these stories and the latest updates when you follow our website, WHKY.com.